All right, tonight we are setting our intentions for love, both romantic love and self-love, as it is the new start of the month. So welcome to the next Magical Ever After live session in honor of my book, Magical Ever After, Manifesting Your Fairy Tale Romance with Angels, Mermaids, and Fairies. So I've been coming on here for several weeks now, you guys, to just talk to you about different aspects to call in more love, both romantic and self-love. And so tonight, new month, we are gonna do some intention setting. So first what I wanna do is I have some cinnamon incense. Cinnamon is really great at calling in abundance. So this is really good for money, of course, but I like to use it in terms of abundance for love, both self-love and romantic love. So we'll do some incense cleansing. So just feel all of that abundant energy coming your way. Lean into all of that right now, because we are calling in an abundant new season of love. All right, so now to bring some clarity on what intentions we're setting, first I want you guys to think about what kind of things do you have in your life that you already love. So take a moment, you could write it down right now, you could think it out loud, but so much of attracting more romantic love or leaning into self-love is recognizing all the ways love already exists into your life and really just hyping yourself up with the energy of love, because the more you can feel love for everything, the more you'll attract even more love into your life. So what are some of the things you love? If you guys are here live, you can comment below. Like for me, it would be like chocolate chip cookies and Star Wars and princess dresses and playing video games. And obviously, of course, people too. Like I love my little nephews, my husband, my sister, my dad, my friends. It's really great. So just take a moment and just think about, really soak in all the ways you love, all the things you love about your life right now. Should add more incense. And when you're done with that, I want you to start thinking off in your head, what are some things that you love about yourself? And if this is hard for you, if you are really working on self-love, this could be good to really go inwards and say things like, I am choosing to see that I am beautiful, or I'm choosing to believe that I like my pretty hair, or I'm choosing to believe that I am a good friend. I'm choosing to recognize that I am a good artist. Things like that. You could phrase it in that way to kind of let your mind ease into it a little more. But otherwise, if you are ready to go, just say things you like about yourself, both inside and out. Like, I love how funny I am, or I love how cute my thighs look in little mini skirts, or whatever it is. Just think about things. I love that I'm so smart and I can recall various dates. I have a really good memory, or I'm such a talented baker, or I've always been loyal and kept my friends' secrets from when I was little, things like that. So take a moment to just really feel into all the gratitude you have for yourself and all the ways that you genuinely love yourself. So again, if you're here live with me, you can comment those things in the chat. It's really good to speak them into existence. Like, don't be afraid to hype yourself up. I think in society, we've kind of gotten used to the idea that if we talk about ourselves in a positive way, we come off as conceited or selfish or bragging, but I don't think that's true. I think there's a difference between genuine self-love and confidence and conceit. Like conceit and selfishness, narcissism, that's because, you're trying to overcompensate, and that's because you're saying these things because you don't really believe them and you want to convince other people they're true. But when you're genuinely confident and genuinely love yourself, you're saying these things because you mean it. And you're like, it's okay to say that I'm smart and pretty and a good friend, So just take a moment to just think about all the things you love about yourself, really. And as you do, really fill your heart up with beautiful, divine love. And then when you're ready to move on from that, gain some clarity. Just ask yourself, what is it that you want to experience in love? The universe loves clarity. When we say, I don't know, all it does is it projects more energy of not knowing into the universe. And then the universe brings you more reasons to not know coming back. So get clear. What do you want in love? In terms of romantic love, like, how do you want to feel? Do you want to feel safe, supported, deeply happy, with butterflies and romance? With self-love, do you want to feel confident and capable? Do you want to feel strong when you look in the mirror? Think about what kind of partner you want to. Just get clear. And this, if you can, I definitely recommend writing this down, as intention setting is always best to do when you're writing it in your own handwriting. I feel like it gives an extra boost of magic to the universe. It's like writing out a spell. All right. So take a moment to think about that now, what it is you want exactly. All right, when you're ready, feeling all of that, I want you to invite in your angels, I was gonna say Aries, your angels, your fairies, your mermaids, all your guides. Just feel that divine support surrounding you. Feel their magic swirling around you. Thank them for being with you today. And then tell them what it is you want. Tell them what you're grateful for. Set any intentions you have for this month specifically, or even if you want to take it into the new year, into 2026, set those intentions now. And really feel your guides, your angels, fairies, and mermaids. Feel that they are truly listening to you. Know that they absolutely hear you. When you're ready, we're going to make a wish. So I'm gonna light a candle. If you have a candle at home, you can light it. This one is my absolute favorite. It's the Unicorn Dreams candle. We sell it at Spirit and Soul. It's literally the best smell in the entire world. So as I light it, feel your wish igniting in your heart. Feel that passion, that love. Feel it starting to burn, that flame igniting. And feel yourself glowing brighter and brighter. Feel yourself glowing golden, knowing that you are becoming a magnet to attracting this very thing into your life right now. And as you hold your hands to your heart, I want you to just really feel into what it would feel like to have exactly what you want in terms of romantic love, self-love. You could feel into it, see it, and just repeat, thank you, thank you, thank you, over and over again, knowing this is your truth. So take a moment to do that, and I'm gonna send Reiki as you do. Know that everything you have just seen, felt, and visualized is already being projected out into the universe, and it is now on its way to becoming your reality. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now in this case, we're gonna blow out our candle in order to make a wish. Sometimes they say don't blow out candles, snuff it out, because otherwise like you're blowing out the spell. But in this particular case, I feel like because we're making a wish, like a birthday wish, we're setting intentions, so it's okay to blow it out. So I'm gonna do that for you now, but if you lit your own candle, blow it out, or you could just visualize blowing it out and making a wish in your mind. So really declare, set that intention, make that wish one more time, and blow it out now. And so it is. All right. So now that we set our intentions, I'm gonna pull a card from a fairy, an angel, and a mermaid deck just so they're jumping, just so we can get a final message for what our angels, mermaids, and fairies want to tell us about calling in this wish this month. So first we'll start with, actually, you know what, let's do the order if they're listed on the book. Let's do our angels. So thank you, angels. Please bring forward a message of whoever is with us, what we need to hear today in order to manifest our biggest wishes and love today. Thank you. Okay, feel this one. Okay, Archangel Sandalphon. So Sandalphon, this says, building the bridge. Your role is to create a connection between heaven, earth, and all hearts. So Sandalphon is great. They are an archangel that helps literally deliver our prayers, deliver our wishes, connecting our heart's desires to the universe, to the magic. And that is so appropriate because I feel like this is coming through because it's just Sandalphon confirming that, hey, I've heard your wish. I was with you when you set your intentions, so trust that I am delivering it. Think of Sandalphon as like your email confirmation that your wish has been heard. If you ever feel like your wishes, your dreams, your goals aren't being heard, you can always call upon Sandalphon to send you a sign, so that way it's a confirmation. Like, you know, even ask for an angel number, ask for a feather, whatever it is, make it specific to you. So that way it's proof that your wish has been heard and you know it's in the process of already happening. All right. So next, let's move. In this deck, this was the 22 Archangels Oracle from Kyle Gray. Now I'm going to move to the Mermaid deck, which is messages from the mermaids from Karen Kay, who wrote the foreword in my book. So let's see what message the mermaids have for us today. Thank you, mermaids, for coming through, guiding this reading with the most accurate messages possible. Please deliver us whatever guidance we need to hear today so we may manifest our intentions for love for the month to come. Thank you. All right. Actually, right off the bat, I feel this one already. They came through strong. Decisions. Okay. So I feel like this one's saying that you have some decisions to make, and it really kind of calls for you to say, like, what do you want? You know, whatever decisions you make are gonna set the course of your energy. So like decide and don't waver, because when you give confusing energy, when you're like, yes, I believe the love of my life is coming, but then you kind of backtrack and you're like, no, they're not gonna come, or you have those days where you're like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, it's just not in my cards, like, you know, it's okay, which is okay, but you know, but we have these moments of flip-flopping our decisions that makes it hard for the universe to bring it in. So the mermaids want you to be as clear as like Caribbean ocean water, and just decide what it is you want. This intention you set today, stick to it. Show up every single day as if you were the version of you who already had the thing, as if you were the version of you who absolutely already believes that it is on its way. Decide now and know that that is your power, because when we can really shift into wholeheartedly believing in and embodying our decisions, that is when the universe shows up for us. I think it's also good to, you know, not backtrack on your decisions too, not like try to compromise, not be like, well, I wanted this, but I don't think it's happening, so maybe I'll settle for this. Like, no, decide and know that the universe can absolutely meet you there. All right, and last one, let's see what message we have from the fairies. So thank you, fairies, for coming through, for guiding this reading, the most accurate messages possible. Please bring forward whatever messages we need here today in order to help us manifest love for December. And so it is. Thank you. All right. And this final deck is Manifesting with the Fairies from Karen Kay. All right, which one? I feel this one. Prosperity. Ooh, we're abundant because we started with the cinnamon incense. So I feel like in terms of love, the fairies are just confirming that you can have an abundance of love. Really lean into this prosperous energy and see as if your love life was blooming or your self-love was blooming. You know, think about in terms of money, like how would you feel if you had an unlimited amount of money? If you had like, an infinity symbol in your bank account, if you had more than you could ever hope for, how would you feel? You'd feel safe, you'd feel calm, right? You'd probably be very generous. Be the same in love. Pretend that you have the biggest love. Your bank account is overflowing with love. How would you show up? Would you go forward being like, I don't have love, or it doesn't work out for me? No, your bank account is overflowing with love. You would be very generous. You'd be very kind to other people, even those who test your patience. we all have those. You would just lean into that pure abundance of love and know that love is with you every step of the way. One thing I did when I was trying to manifest love was I leaned into the affirmation of, I am in love, I am loved, and I am love. I became the very energy of love itself. I chose to radiate love all the time, to focus on things I love, to choose love in situations where it may have been hard to just be kind to others, and just be abundant in giving. Don't give love with the expectation of receiving. Just be generous, especially if you like of the holiday season. It's a good time to be generous, and that's another form of love. Putting that out there will help you attract even more. So pretend that you are the most prosperous, abundant person in love, and that absolutely will help you manifest more. I love that. Thank you, fairies. I love that advice. All right, awesome. Well, I hope you enjoyed that for today. Remember, as you go forward, setting your intentions, stick to those decisions, pretend you are overflowing with love, and know that your spirit team has absolutely already heard that. And if you are interested in working more on manifesting love, my book, Magical Ever After, Manifesting Your Fairy Tale Romance with Angels, Mermaids, and Fairies, is available for purchase through Muse Oracle Press. It's at Barnes & Noble, Amazon. If you purchase it through Spirit and Soul, you can get your very own signed copy as well. All right. And let me know if you guys have any questions. So next week I'm gonna be away, and then I'm gonna take a little break from doing these lives during the holidays, but I will come back to do even more with angels, fairies, mermaids, and helping you manifest your fairy tale in January of 2026. So I'll see you guys then. Obviously I'll still be posting reels and stories and everything, so you'll still see me around. All right, well, enjoy your night. Bye.